So Miss Ko Jung-suk, the Republic of Korea, is the referee. And it was against Enkamar Karku in the round of 16 where the man from Germany made an adjustment on the Abduraimov, very impressive winner over Ashraf Okidov of Tajikistan at the round of 16 stage. What a contest we have in store here. We're at the quarter-final stage of the men's 57-kilogram division between two talented 20-year-olds. What a right hand, followed by a left jab from the boxer wearing blue. That is Denis Bril from Cologne, brother of Artur Bril, who was the inaugural Youth Olympic Games champion in 2010, that edition of the Youth Olympics in Singapore. The boxer wearing red is Ayder Abduraimov, quarter-finalist in the 2022 World Youth Championships. Bril competed in that same event but was eliminated in the second preliminary round. Both men national champions of their homeland, taking those titles last year. Denis Bril at the under-22 level, Ayder Abduraimov at the senior level.
Nice body shot there from Bril. Bril just tries to establish his jab, just trying to get into range. Good right hand to the body.
Beautiful right hand over the top from Abduraimov, catching Bril as he was backing up. Sharp shooting left jab to the body from Bril. Two classy boxers with cultivated skill sets in evidence here. How about that for a right hand to the body, twice in quick succession. Bril shoots back with a right cross over the top, but a darting left jab from around his belt line from Abduraimov. Abduraimov switching to the southpaw stance just beyond the halfway stage of this opening round. On the resumption, he remains in the left-handed stance, leading with that right foot and right leg. Now the battle for the outside foot position. Oh, what a rapier-like 1-2. Right jab, left cross out of that southpaw stance, countered by a single shot success from Bril. But the turn to the left, the stance serving Abduraimov very effectively indeed. Right hand through the middle, followed by a feather-light left hook from Bril. Another right-left combination. Right jab, left cross from Abduraimov, and the switch to the southpaw stance paying instant and frequent dividends for the Ukrainian boxer.
Bril's just slowed down a little bit. He's doing a lot of feinting, but not a lot of throwing.
So closing 20 seconds of this opening round. Bril looking to feint and think his way into range. Boxers trading misses. Good left hand slung into the body from Abduraimov. Bril going in search of the counter over the top. There he looks for the right cross once again before being put into a headlock by Abduraimov. Counter right hand off the mark from Bril, but a very good opening round of boxing. I happen to think that this man did enough to take it. His switch to the southpaw stance serving him very well indeed, and it's a clean sweep of the cards for Ayder Abduraimov. All 5 judges returning 10-9 verdicts in his favour.
Really good work there from Abduraimov. Moving round the ring, round his opponent, picking shots to the body, to the head. Brilliant success. Even though he was punching on the back foot at times, as his opponent in blue was coming forward. Bril. Let's see if Bril changes his tactics a little bit going into this next round.
Into the second round we go then. Coming out of the blocks quickly is Denis Bril. It was in the second round yesterday that he made a really impressive adjustment against Enkamar Karku of Mongolia, but there's a right hand over the top from Abduraimov. Will Bril be able to respond similarly once again? Here he drives in a right cross to the body, which was the better of the trade-offs, but look at that work at mid-range off the ropes from Abduraimov, just swiveling the head of Bril, who was going in search of his own offense. Bril back as an orthodox boxer to begin this second round. Lead left jab from Bril. It's a really stiff left jab that he possesses as well. But look at Abduraimov go to work with his left jab, shooting shots through the middle, and then wonderful head movements to remain in the pocket and pile up the points, punctuated by that jolting left jab. Terrific work with the lead left stick by Abduraimov, timing his shots to perfection while remaining just on the edge of mid-range.
Really good work there from Abduraimov. Even though at times he's on the back foot, he's still able to capitalise with his jab and his straight shots.
Right hand success from Bril. He's trying to operate at a quicker tempo. Rabbit punches coming from Abduraimov, the referee speaking to him about that infringement of the rules. Right hand off the back foot out of the orthodox stance was a scoring shot from Abduraimov. Right hand again, followed by left, but Bril comes back with a shot downstairs, and that is a terrific trade-off between... Oh, that's hitting on the break blatantly from Denis Bril. The referee issuing the commands, he said, here, hold this, boom, left hook, right onto the target area. Thankfully, no injury sustained. As Abduraimov has switched to the southpaw stance once again. There's a good right hand driven into the body from Bril, but then two left crosses out of the southpaw stance and a right jab while spinning off the line counterclockwise from Abduraimov. Terrific exchange of shots during that portion of the round where Abduraimov was next to the ropes. Left hand lead out of the southpaw stance, not set up with a jab. And I said that he was uninjured, but a nick has appeared beneath the left eye of Abduraimov. What a right hand on the inside out of the southpaw stance from Abduraimov, catching Bril as he was looking to unload. Such composure being demonstrated while in the pocket. Check right hand with that push jab once again from Bril. And then a reverse 1-2. Left hand first, followed by a right jab out of that southpaw stance. Terrific portion of the round from Abduraimov, despite the pressure that Bril is looking to assert. Left hand out of the corner once again, followed by a flashing right hand as the heads come together on the inside between the orthodox and southpaw boxers. Right hand on the resumption from Bril. From Abduraimov, and it brings about a standing count. It was a short lead right hook that caught the advancing Bril, doubling up the impact, disrupting his boxing stance, and a standing count issued. Well, that a magnificent second round of boxing. Bril competed spiritedly, but I think he was picked off repeatedly and successfully. And he's taken the second round out to Bril, Aider Abduraimov, on a 4-1 split. Judge number 4 preferring the work of Denis Bril, which I do find rather surprising because I thought this man was sensational and worthy of a clean sweep of the cards.
Yeah, I did too. I mean, the punch picking through that round was unbelievable. On the back foot, on the front foot, he was able to just capitalise with the jabs and the 1-2s. Bril just kept on going, kept on trying to find his range, trying to pick his man off.
Well, that nick beneath the left eye being treated. Denis Bril keen to re-enter the fray, trailing 20 points to 18 for judges 1, 2, 3 and 5 with 6 minutes of boxing completed. So into the final round we go. Aider Abduraimov has emerged as a southpaw to begin this final round, and again he's finding the range immediately, but Bril will keep on coming, looking to apply pressure over that front foot. But Abduraimov continuing to show coolness under fire to neutralize the pressure that Bril is seeking to apply.
Really good work there from Abduraimov. Oh, beautiful jab.
Right jab out of the corner, spinning out counterclockwise to the space of center ring. And another jab, catching Bril as he's advancing. Whips in a bolo shot just on the belt line of Bril. And again, the man's coolness under fire as he goes to work downstairs, working that shoe shine rag, ending with a right uppercut through the middle. Wonderful quality from Aider Abduraimov once again. Good right cross driven into the body by Bril. Abduraimov answers with a left cross before snaking out a right jab. Oh, that's a low blow. Left hand whipped in, palm turned up to the ring lights. It was right in the sight line of the referee, but she was happy to consider the blow fair. Brill might have another idea as again he's tagged around the belt line by a two-shot salvo. Left then right as Abduraimov remains in the southpaw stance. Left cross not too far away from Abduraimov, who is timing Brill beautifully out of this port-sided stance.
Yeah, really good work there from Abduraimov.
Big swing and a miss, perhaps the most inaccurate Abduraimov has been all contest long. Now he shortens up his punches and gets back to the characteristic precision we've associated with him through the 2 completed rounds and 2 minutes of this third round so far. Now he's back as an orthodox boxer, leading with his left hand and left leg. And Brill, while both men guilty of hitting on the break, neither heeding the command of stop and not stepping back. Neither boxer will want to be hit with a warning here. Beautiful right hand out of the orthodox stance, followed by a left-right-left combination from Abduraimov, who is continuing to pick his punches beautifully. And Brill, while you cannot fault the man's determination or desire, remains in pursuit of Abduraimov, but now showcasing his lateral movement. And he's proving very difficult to tag cleanly. Oh, well, this is what we said. Neither man wants to be hit with a point. And again, a reminder of the scorecards. Abduraimov leading 20 points to 18 for 4 of the 5 judges. 19 points apiece on the other scorecard. Now, I happen to think that he's won this final round, but his score total is going to be subject to -1. So the 2 rounds of the 2 points of insurance that he's got for 4 of the 5 judges, absolutely crucial, because this man, well, I don't think he's won the final round, but in all likelihood, with the final round, I think it's going to be scored 9-9 across the board. That will see Abduraimov only prevailing by a single point. That will see Abduraimov only prevailing by a smaller margin than he otherwise would have, because he's been hit with a warning in the final round for failing to keep his head up.
I actually didn't see that point coming. I think I was in as much shock as he was there, Abduraimov.
And there is confirmation of a split decision victory for Aider Abduraimov. A magnificent switch-hitting display produced by the reigning national champion of Ukraine, taking it on a 4-0 verdict at the expense of the reigning under-22 German national champion, Denis Brill. Absolutely terrific composure demonstrated throughout the entirety of that bout. And you see Abduraimov taking the final round unanimously, but the point deduction taken into account, so rather than a 30-27 verdict for judges 1, 2, 3, and 5, it's 29-27 because it's 10-1. So rather than accruing 30 points for those 4 judges taking all 3 rounds, only getting 9 points in the final round, but prevailing by a 2-point margin. But here a look at some of the variety from Abduraimov.
Really good work there from Abduraimov, who was made to work every single second of every round. His opponent, Brill,